Well, it's just after 9 o'clock in the morning and we've arrived in Glastonbury, and there's a lovely car park here. There's several in fact, but I chose this one because it's got toilets in the middle, slap bang in the middle of town, and an amazing view of Glastonbury Abbey. So I've had a piece of lemon cake that my sister made, which was delicious. In fact, I had 2 pieces, and a cup of tea. And I think we are going to have a little walk around. We're going to have a little walk around Glastonbury. Got a few hours to kill till we can go to the campsite. So we're going to indulge our hippie jeans and have a little look around. I stand corrected. I said this was Glastonbury Abbey. It's not. It's St John's Church. I dare say we will have a little look at the Abbey. And I think we're going to... Don't think we're going to climb the Tor today, but take a little look at Chalice Well. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Don't worry, it's alcohol free. It's actually very nice. It is from Aldi and it's called Freedom. Really nice. And we have incense burning here. So if you see smoke going through, it's not me smoking, it's incense. Yeah, so it's 7:30 Saturday evening and we are at a really lovely campsite called Garslade Farm, and it is a certificated site for the Caravan Motorhome Club site. At least this field where we are now is. There are at least 2 other fields for people who are not Caravan Motorhome Club members. Very peaceful, it's beautiful. There is a road behind us, but there's not much traffic on it. I really love this campsite, and it's got everything I like. Nice toilets, dishwashing area, you know, that's really important for us. as we don't have water on board. And the main thing it's got, from my point of view anyway, where our van is, views of Glastonbury Tor in the distance. But I've got Richard's binoculars out, and from here you can make out all the little tiny people. It's been really, really busy this afternoon. So no, we haven't climbed Glastonbury Tor as yet. But we set off really early this morning, as you know, and I picked my sister up, and we got into Glastonbury Town Centre. I think it was about 9 o'clock this morning. Found a great car park. I put probably about £4 or £5 in for the day, and obviously Glastonbury Town at that time was really quiet, but I loved the town. Never been here before, but it's very alternative, obviously very pagan, and lots of crystal shops here, so quite magical really. And yeah, I really enjoyed that, and hours just flew by looking in all these lovely shops. We did walk up to the Chalice Well, and you have to pay to go in those gardens, and they were very tranquil, very peaceful. Had a little sip of the healing waters. Yeah, nice little sit in there, and that was well worth a visit, I think. So we're here for 2 nights, and the plan I think tomorrow is either to go into Wells, which is about 4 miles away, or back to Glastonbury, which is 4 miles the other way. Or we could climb Glastonbury Tor, but I think the weather's not good tomorrow, so we're going to have to play it by ear when we wake up tomorrow. But I'm going to carry on drinking my alcohol-free beer. Cheers! Do you like my cup, by the way? Richard brought this back from Sweden for me, because we watch a few bushcraft channels, and I noticed they all drink these, so I said to Richard, if you see one, can you please bring me one back? So he did. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, it's Sunday morning, and we had a perfect sleep in the van, really peaceful. Campsite's really lovely, really peaceful. Leisurely breakfast this morning, and we're back in Glastonbury because we loved it so much yesterday. And I have found a perfect park up. It's the same car park I was in yesterday, but any owners of rusty vehicles will appreciate the fact that there is space under a canopy. It looks like an old railway station type canopy. So we've parked here, so at least the van is out of the rain. It's pouring with rain, so we're going to spend a bit of time going around the shops again. Couldn't get enough of it yesterday. And we're probably going to have a little bit of lunch in the van. And the plan is we're going to attempt Glastonbury Tor today. Neither of us have been up there before. We can see it from the campsite. I got the binoculars out yesterday. We could see loads of people up there. So we are going to attempt it. It looks pretty steep. My fitness levels are definitely not what they used to be. Not that I was ever that fit, but I'm a little bit nervous about it. But if we don't get there, we don't get there, but certainly we're going to attempt it anyway. Yeah, so that's the plan, and we'll probably just do some B-roll on the way up. I'm not going to get the drone up. It's quite breezy, and I imagine it's going to be very crowded up there. So yeah, we'll catch you later, hopefully with a winning smile and a sense of accomplishment. tea, picked up in Glastonbury. Nice herbal tea, very nice. And we had a lovely day, really nice. Another little look around Glastonbury shops, and I bought some books from a second-hand bookshop, just my thing. One is on tree wisdom, guidebook on all different types of trees and what their properties are. And then this one, which is called Visiting the Past, and that's a guide to finding and understanding Britain's archaeology. And it's got all about sort of standing stones and things like that. So that's another interest of mine. So really pleased with those purchases. And we had lunch in the van. I made some nachos in the Ridge Monkey. And then the sun came out. It was raining first thing this morning. But the sun came out, absolutely gorgeous. And me and my sister managed to get to the top of Glastonbury Tor. And it wasn't as difficult as we initially thought. It was a lovely walk, actually. Really, really feels steep for the last climb. But we got to the top, and really breezy up there. But lots of people, but it was a lovely atmosphere up there. Very, very spiritual. Lots of people meditating up there. There was a lady doing some kind of ceremony with bells and drums. So I feel my energy lines have been fully recharged by the ley lines in this most magical place, and it genuinely does feel quite magical here. And tonight we've had some food in the van. I made a mushroom carbonara, again in the larger Ridge Monkey, and I bought one of these cookie mixes from Home Bargains. It's a Jane Asher one, chocolate chip cookies. And I literally made it add a bit of water and a bit of oil, and then cooked it in one piece in the Ridge Monkey, stuck some candles in, and presented it to my sister for her birthday cake. So we've just scoffed that, just having a cup of tea. But I just wanted to round off this video really by talking about this lovely campsite. We are at Garslade Farm campsite, and it's probably a 10-minute drive from Glastonbury. If you like walking, it's definitely walkable because the roads around here are so flat. We're on the Somerset levels, and a minor road. There's no pavements on it, but it's. I heard a car go past me now. It's a very quiet road. It is possible to walk into Glastonbury, I would say, but we drove in. Yeah, 10 minutes, easy to get to the centre. But this campsite, gorgeous. If you like quiet campsites and peace, it's perfect. It is, I forgot to mention, it is an adults only campsite, so that's probably helped with the peace. It's been very tranquil. The field that we're in on the campervan is one reserved for the Caravan Motorhome Club, so you have to be a member. There's only a maximum of 6 vans or motorhomes in this field, which means that you've got a very generous space. You can really spread out. It's all grass here. There is hookup if you want it. We haven't had hookup. Lovely level. I've used the chocks. It's a bit of a slope, but you know, generally quite level. And views of the Tor, the Glastonbury Tor, which has been really, really lovely to look at. In terms of facilities, this is a certificated site, so obviously it's smaller than the club ones, but there are toilets here. Interestingly, they're unisex, so in the old cowshed it looks like there's a bank of maybe 5 or 6 toilets, and men and women can use them. And then there's a bank of hand basins with soap and paper towels. There is a separate sort of bathroom area which has got a stall toilet for just women, and then another one for just men, and then a shower for women and a shower for men. So if you've got a problem with using a unisex toilet, you can use the one next door. It's also the other really good thing, useful I think anyway, they've got a fridge freezer which you can use to sort of refreeze your ice blocks. You can put food in it as well. It's a nice tall fridge freezer, which I think is a real bonus when you're camping. It means that you can sort of replenish your ice packs and keep your things nice and cool, because we don't have a fridge, as you know. And there is a dishwashing area. It's outside and it is just cold water, but lots of water, and you know, the weather's been lovely, so that's been ideal. So I would say this site I will most certainly come back to. It's absolutely lovely. There is another tool for you. So if you're not a member of the Caravan Motorhome Club, you can still come here. And I think looking at the signs on the entrance here, you can book through Pitch Up. Same sort of thing. The facilities obviously we share, but you've got a separate field if you're not in the Caravan Motorhome Club. But it's a lovely big site, but as I said, very peaceful. There's not much here. There is a pub. I think you can walk to a pub. That's a mile away. We haven't done that. We have just sat here and enjoyed the peace and quiet, really. So yes, a big thumbs up for Garslade. Me and Anne, my sister, have had a lovely weekend here. Really enjoyed Glastonbury and all of the woo-woo and magic that is to be found here. So big recommendation for Garslade. And yeah, I'm going to sign off now. Don't forget to subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. I will be staying at other Caravan Motorhome Club sites, Caravan Motorhome sites, a mixture of club and certificated. So I'm going to sign out now, but I hope you're all having a really lovely week, enjoying the weather and the school holidays. And I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.